If you've got an hour, you can create handmade holiday art. In today's video, I'll walk you through this simple seasonal wreath project. Hey friends, what's up? Welcome. My name is Shayda, and on this channel we make art together, and it's fun, not scary. Welcome to my apartment. If you love this time of year like I do, you're probably in the midst of decorating, or at least thinking about it. When the days get cold and short, I like to decorate with twinkly lights, candles, foraged branches, and of course a little bit of handmade seasonal artwork. So if you love a good holiday craft, then grab a hot cup of tea and join me. Today's tutorial is centered around a cute little wreath painting that's going to look perfect on a mantle or just about anywhere. So let's get started. Okay, let's start today by talking about supplies. To make this simple project extra special, I'm painting on a wood panel. It's 9 by 12. My palette is just a sheet of glass, and that's because I'm using acrylic paints in colors like phthalo green, sap green, I think I've got an indigo, a brown, and lots of white. Grab yourself a paper towel and clean water, and then a couple different brushes in various sizes. To complete the project, you'll also need a bit of ribbon, and that's it. Let's start by mixing up a nice creamy white. So this white is quite cold, so I just put a whole bunch on the palette, and then I'm going to add just a tiny little hint of brown. Of course, if you have a creamy beige color already, you can use that. I just wanted to show that I kind of want like a warm white, and then we are painting our backdrop. So what I want to do is kind of make my panel white, but leaving a bit of a messy border. So I've got that nice raw wood showing through, and I just want to take the white a little bit closer to the edge of the panel, and I'm using the hog's hair bristle brush, which is really stiff, and that gives my brush strokes that raw, rough look that's perfect for creating that unfinished border. Okay, with that done, we're going to put some green on the palette. I've got phthalo green and sap green, and again, I have the brown sitting there. So I'm mixing a little bit of brown into my greens, and you're gonna see me kind of mix the greens together here. You know, just play around. Basically, the goal here is to create 1 or 2 shades of really dark green. So you don't have to get it exactly like mine. You want to make sure that your backdrop is dry. Acrylics tend to dry really quickly. And then go ahead and trace a circle right in the center of that, or you can draw the circle. It doesn't have to be perfect. Then we'll begin painting our wreath. And this is a really fun project. It's very hard to mess up. So I've got some super dark greens mixed up on my glass palette. And I'm even starting this way too detailed. I wasn't sure how I wanted it to look at the beginning. So I was painting the back, or sort of the first layer of the wreath, 1 leaf at a time, and you really don't need to do that. I don't think that's a bad way to approach it, but you're just going to go around the circle painting leaf by leaf, but you can get a lot larger with your leaves, and you see me doing that here. I'm kind of mussing them up a little bit. I just need to create this large circular wreath shape that's made up of smaller leaf shapes. But yeah, I started way too small. Now I'm kind of filling in with my really dark green. I just want to give myself a nice backdrop, and then we're going to layer lighter greens on top to make the wreath appear more layered and more detailed. And that's exactly what I'm getting to right here. I've mixed a little bit of white into my green, and now again, acrylics dry really quickly, so my first layer is dry. Now I'm layering some of these lighter green leaves on top, and it also helps me to fill in little areas where the white is still showing through, and it's going to make my leafy wreath appear really layered and detailed. And it's actually really easy to achieve this sort of detail without, doing too much. So Once that layer dries, again, you'll mix a little more white in, and we're going to do this one more time, maybe not doing quite as many leaves for the third layer, but just adding in a few light green leaves. And that's about it. This is a really simple project, and it's something you can create in an hour that you can enjoy for a couple months, and then when the season ends, you can put it away for next year. Okay, my 3 layers of leaves are complete, which means the painting part of this project is all done. We're gonna allow that to dry. It happens very quickly. And then the only thing left to do is clean up our paints, grab a length of ribbon, and we're going to tie that ribbon into a bow. So find center on your ribbon, then you're going to make 2 rabbit ears and just tie them in a regular granny knot. And then you'll be able to kind of pull them through and size them to get the exact size that you're looking for. You don't want it to look comically big, but you do want it a little bit large, so it's going to sit on top and really finish the project. Just pull it tight so you've got a nice tight knot, and then you're going to glue it on. You can use hot glue, you could use a glue stick, a little staple, whatever works for you. And once it's attached, you simply cut the ribbon to the length that you like, and your project is complete. It's that simple, but sometimes simple is the most beautiful, and especially if you just want a fun Saturday afternoon project, this is the perfect one. Thanks for watching today, friends. Be sure to watch last week's video all about my cute little gingerbread house if you want more ideas for seasonal artwork. And don't forget to check out my 2021 holiday card tutorial. We're gonna make handmade greeting cards, and it's gonna be so simple. Everyone in your family is going to love them.